I thought mezzo forte in the glockenspiel is okay because it will sound anyways, but maybe fortissimo in the vibes.
You know, let me ask you this for Dave also.
Yes.
From here, I don't get enough vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
in general.
So it's just the hall's just eating it up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
okay. I wanted to make sure that was the case out there too.
There is something beautiful. Can you just try the C in the vibes and the E in the glockenspiel? Okay, that glockenspiel has a punch, and just because of the timbre, it's also high. So I'm thinking to try to get the same kind of punch in the vibes. I don't know if the mallet, changing the mallet would make a difference.
It's like when the conductor wants a different mute in the trumpet, you know, and you say, no, the harmon with a stem in, stem out.
Is that okay?
Sure. Did you bring a harmon?
Okay.
Okay. 94.
It's working. I'm happy with it. I don't know how I could redo it. Perhaps the order of the pieces could be changed, but overall, I think there is a connection there. In the first piece, that chord is very, very short. That consonant moment is very short. It lasts for about 3 seconds. Then in the second piece, it's about 1.5 minutes long at the very end. Then in focus it happens twice. So you have a short moment, a long moment, and then the same idea happening twice. So I think it makes sense. I would not change the order. I would not really do anything major with a piece. If I could make a wish, it would be about having more strings or a bigger orchestra, because harmony happens a lot better when you have more than one people playing a note. There is this depth that a note gets. You know, imagine one person singing here, and then, you know, 50 men singing the same pitch. It's this idea of vibrations that don't really match. Maybe one guy is wrong, a little guy is softer, a little guy is stronger, but all together they create this sense of depth, and that comes with a larger string section. It's a matter of money, after all. If we had $1 million, we would have, you know, hired more people.
Good, 94. Ready, and 1.
It's a very good place. The only concern is the noise coming from the street, but I think once music is played, once there is something happening on stage, the noise will not be heard. But in between the pieces, and as the musicians get ready to play, there is a little bit of a street noise coming in. You know what, we are in the 21st century, and you look at this church and you're thinking, well, how many decades, how many hundreds of years can we go back? You know, stained glass, columns, you know, very interesting arches. the noise coming from the street is a document of when this performance is happening. This wouldn't have, happened 100 years ago or 150 years ago. So even if it's bothering me, it tells people that with that kind of noise coming in their lives, the music that they hear has to be different. Because we are surrounded by, what we hear on the highway and the helicopters. I don't know how it is around your house, but where I live, there are helicopters every night. So you kind of take these sounds with you in your life. You go to bed, you dream, I don't know. The music has to reflect the reality to a certain extent. I'm not writing like Bach because I'm not hearing horses going down the street, but, 6-cylinder cars. So it's okay after all, yeah. Usually I don't have any surprises anymore. I should, by this time, I'm 38, I should know what I'm doing. If I'm teaching and explaining this to other students, then I cannot afford to make mistakes. But what happens is that at home you can imagine how the instruments sound and you can kind of put them together in your mind. What you cannot do at home is have a sense of how the piece unfolds in time. Because, focus, for example, lasts for about 12, I think, 14 minutes. And I cannot imagine the whole piece at home from the beginning until the end. So what I would have done is not a matter of writing other notes or rhythms or pitches. It's a matter of writing certain sections, making certain sections a little longer and shorter. It's a matter of timing more than just notes. But I think overall it came out very well.